Action.
Okay, so with the stones, the thing that is important to know about the stones is that each stone has its own frequency. And because it is stone, that's the saying, it's set in stone. And that's because it means that it's a constant vibration. It's a vibration that's going to stay steady. So when you go and you look at the crystals and you go, "Ooh, I really like that one," then it's because you want to remember what it is that vibration is about. So you choose that, and as you wear it or as you hold it, then you begin to entrain to that vibration so that you can remember it, so that it can come into you.
Into your DNA.
Into your DNA. And we were talking about DNA. And what I was saying was that a couple of weeks ago I got a download about DNA. And what it is that each one of us, in our DNA, okay, we carry the DNA of our ancestors. It's all in us. It's like all the way back to the beginning of time. It's and as we go farther and farther back, then we all share the same DNA because it just goes back. And at the time of Christ, what he did was he was able to clear the DNA of everyone on the planet, so that all they had to deal with was their own life, that they had come in their own experiences.
So DNA from the time of Christ, and so that was the first coming. And
that was the first coming. The second coming is all of us, because we are here again, and we all carry that seed, that Christ consciousness. Okay, so the DNA of the Christ is in us, and basically what we are here to do is we are here to begin to clear the DNA of everyone back to the time of Christ. And so as we begin to remember, as we begin to wake up, as we begin to search, as we begin to look at the things that happen in our life and go, "Whoa, that was a very strange thing that just happened. What was that all about?" And we begin to look at the fears that we feel, and we begin to say, why was I doing that? Oh, okay, it's because I didn't have complete information. When we begin to find the complete information about anything, then there's no longer any fear, because we've shown the light on it, and we've shown that when the light shines on it, the shadow goes away, and so we begin to see the complete picture. And as we begin to clear that, it clears it for everyone in our DNA, in our ancestry, who had that fear picture.
And so what do you think 2012 is about?
Well, 2012 is just a moment in time. Who knows exactly when all of this is happening? It happens when enough of us wake up and we clear enough of the DNA that we're able to wake up, that we're all able to wake up. Collectively wake up and remember that we're interconnected.
Through our DNA, through our consciousness.
Through our DNA, through our consciousness.
How do stones help this?
Stones help this by everything is vibration, okay? The fear vibration is what's rampant on the planet right now. It's like everybody's afraid of everything. It's like, you're afraid that you won't have enough food. You're afraid that you won't have a roof over your head. You're afraid that you're going to die. You're afraid you're going to be sick. You're afraid of this. You're afraid of that. But when you actually look at it and you see that you have the choice, you don't have to be afraid of anything. You can actually look at it, you can see it, and you have enough information now to make a better choice. It's like this is the information age. Anything you want to know, you can have the answer to. So it's like if you have a fear that comes up, "Oh, I can't do that. I wouldn't have enough to eat." Well, then it's like, wait a minute. What? Why wouldn't I have enough to eat? There's plenty to eat, It's like, have I ever gone without a meal? Well, not unless I chose to. So it's like when you ask, it comes in, because it's a friendly universe. It's a friendly universe. It's not a scary universe. Sometimes the unknown is scary, but that's only because our minds start to create ideas of things that we're afraid of, but we're just making them up. You know, when you're a little kid and you walk into the bedroom and you're like, it's dark in there, there might be a wolf under my bed. Oh, turn on the light, click. Oh, no, there's no wolf under the bed, it's just the bed. Oh yeah, there's a toy under there.
So sometimes the crystals act as a light. And
well, the crystals act as information. That's what the crystals do. The crystals vibrate at a certain frequency, and so that frequency helps you to remember whatever it is that you need to remember to clear out fears. That's basically it.
So tell us your name again.
Katie.
Katie. And Katie, what do you think dreaming is about? When you're dreaming.
When I'm dreaming?
Or anyone is dreaming. What's a dream mean?
Dreaming is simply clearing of our subconscious, bringing things to the surface, helping us to see them in different ways so that we can resolve them. Once I had a dream about walking across a field, and at the end of the field I saw a man standing and looking the other way, and as I got closer he turned around and he had the head of a monster. And at first I was like, oh, what do I do, you know? But then I remembered that all we need to remember is love. So I just went up and gave him a hug, and he turned into my beloved. And that happened in my dream, okay? So it was like when I woke up, it was just such a clear feeling of there's no need to fear anything. Just love it. Love anything, because it's all one thing. It's all one thing.
I have a saying that says, love anything and everything is possible.
Mm.
Love everything and anything is possible.
Mm. Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Thank you, Katie.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd want to share with Dream Shield, meditation, Gentle 2012, Christ consciousness?
Well, I'm here to help everyone to remember. You know, we all are here to help each other to remember. And one of the things that we can do is movement. Dancing is an amazing thing. Ecstatic dance is an ecstatic thing to do. It's like when you allow the music to dance you, then the ancestors who want to be seen and remember that music will come out and just dance. And I found myself dancing like I would never even be able to consider in any other part of my life. It's like when I begin to dance and the music just takes me to places where it's not me, it's everybody. It's everybody that's inside of me. It's everyone who I've ever been, who's ever been on this planet, who had a child or who had a part in this, we're all coming together, we're all remembering. And as we allow ourselves to dance our love and to dance our passion, then we all get to play the game, And also, community is the answer. And this started coming up in the 60s, But in the 60s, we were all asleep. We were all in deep asleep, but knowing we were seeding something, We just didn't have the tools to do it. So we had the intention, but we didn't have what it took to actually make these things work. Now we've got it. We can actually create amazing communities. We can create communities where we each have our own space and we work together in harmony and have an amazing life. So that's what I'm all about.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Woohoo.